We know what she was like.
At Will County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to thank you for using Securus, you may start the conversation now.
It was just like, I missed them. Like, I mean, I missed telling them, hey, you got to eat that or you're not going to get your dessert, you know, and just like, you're not going to get your snack after. I missed that. Like, I missed them, you know, cuddle up on their couches. They have like a Minnie Mouse couch and a Sophia couch that they cuddle up on and watch, you know, Bubble Guppies or something. And it was just like, you know, it was tearing me apart last night, and I needed that. I needed that last night.
I mean, we just went on that victims thing just so we could, just so they could talk to you. So we could talk to you.
It's vanished. Nothing was here. I mean, she wasn't here. The kids weren't here. Nope, nobody was here.
He liked her, she liked him, but it didn't, I don't think that was love at first sight or anything.
Do you think she just took off? Do you think?
I mean, right now I don't even want to just like throw anything out there. Like, I hope that she's somewhere safe right now and with the kids.
I would have never in a million years thought something like this could happen to him.
And it was just a traumatic night trying to be here.
Christopher always seemed anxious, and he when she needed something, I mean, he would run. He wouldn't walk, he would run, he would get it. He just always seemed to be right there at her beck and call.
I couldn't do it. I want everybody to just come home. Like, wherever they're at, come home. That's what I want.
But I think as the years went on, I think it just being in that kind of a relationship, which the social worker even said that marriage should have ended a long time ago.
I just want them back. I just want them to come back.
They have been talking about divorce. That you know, they are not compatible anymore, and he was not happy anymore. And I finally thought he's finally seen the light. I didn't care about the death penalty. Nobody's going to die in Colorado. All I want is the truth. I just want the truth. I don't know his frame of mind, because why would you plead guilty to something you didn't do? How does this happen? How did this happen? I need someone to defend him if he did not do this. Do they have the evidence? No. There's doubt. I have doubt that he did it. I can't see that he did it. I just cannot see him doing that as much as he loved his girls. He's not the sociopath next door. He's not the psychopath. He didn't kill little small animals.
On behalf of the Watts, Your Honor, and to the community, we thank you for the opportunity and the recognition under the Victim Bill of Rights. We come today as the grandparents and the parent of the daughter and children whose life was taken in this case. We are not here to ask for leniency. We are not in any way condoning or tolerating the crime that has occurred and the pain that has been caused. We join in our daughter-in-law and grandchildren's family in saying this should never have happened. This is not condonable. This is something that we will never get over.
I mean, we just went on that victims thing just so we could, just so they could talk to you. So we could talk to you.
I don't agree to anything. I don't agree with anything that woman said that day. She talked off the top of her head. Everything was manipulated, and we were intimidated, and all of that stuff.
Well, it wasn't our story.
It wasn't our story. None of it was.
That's what you're talking about. day that you knew she was lying. You're talking about her, right?
What are you talking about?
When you said you knew that her statements wasn't true or whatever.
Which one?
Who were you talking?
Were you talking about Nicole? Were you talking about
Yeah, Nicole.
Nicole.
Okay, that's fine. So what that lady said, Jean said that day, was not what we
Not what we
meant,
said.
and not what we said. We had
We
no
didn't
idea what
say
she was gonna say.
anything that she said, and
I was
it broke our hearts.
Did you ever get our letters?
I just got it today.
You got it
Today. Today. Of all days, you got it today. Unbelievable.
And I did what? Speaking out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's the thing, you know. Whenever you send letters, they have to screen them, and they have to like, you know, all that kind of stuff, because people send like contraband through like the mail. So they got to screen them, and I think people even got so like even so sneaky that they were putting like drugs behind stamps. So they got to make sure everything's kosher before.
Oh, there was nothing there, Chris. There was nothing there, but
We didn't send anything back.
we didn't send anything. I thought that, you know, when you didn't call us, I said, you know, you just didn't want to talk to us, and you know, I had to do everything I had to do to get in there to talk to you. I did whatever I had to do to talk to you. I listened to whatever they had to say to me. But honey, I never believed it, any of it.
Just know that your mama.
Your mama's been fighting for you. I have been on channel 7, channel 9 in Denver, the Denver Post, everybody.
All right, now let him talk. Let him talk so we can hear him. Okay. All right, we want to hear your voice. We just want to hear your voice.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's yeah. I've read all the stuff in the paper, so.
Have you?
There is so much out there, and there is so much support out there. You don't know how much support is out there for you.
They released some 2,000 pages of everything during the whole investigation. Everything, a lot of it's.
They had nothing.
They had nothing. A whole lot to go on. Was they had a theory. That's all they had.
That's all they had was a theory.
Yeah,
they had nothing.
All that stuff from the other woman, so.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, they have.
It doesn't matter.
That actually, what they released actually helped with that. So.
Yes, it did. Yes. What she said and what they pulled off your phone was good.
Chris,
it was totally different.
Let somebody come talk to you.
Yes,
That's all we wanted.
That's all we want
is somebody let a lawyer come talk to you. Request one, Chris.
Request one. Someone is going to come and talk to you.
Yeah.
He's got to okay it, though.
He's got to okay
it. But you have got to okay it. We can't do anything without you okaying it.
Our hands are tied on this, and we support you 100%.
You're going to get out of there.
It's, you know, it's, I don't know how, I think these are like 10-minute calls or 5-minute calls, I'm not sure, but they'll tell me when I have 1 minute left, but it's, how much time do I have on that?
You just keep calling us. And I don't know what happened to the $50.
Let him talk.
Let him talk.
No, I was just seeing how much time I had on my hour out still, but,
Oh, we put $50 on a card, and now there's no $50 there.
Doesn't matter. That don't matter. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right, Chris, contact with me. Okay.
Yeah, but not with us.
She told me.
Okay.
She told me she was able to that you texted her and she was able to respond to you and everything.
Yeah, she was able to contact Jamie, but she can't contact us because, I mean, we just went on that victims thing just so we could
just so they could talk.
So we could talk to you.
On to it's a legal thing though, like, you know, whenever like somebody.
Yeah. Yes.
They're barred from doing that. They have
I know.
like anything. They can't really do anything with that.
Okay.
Like,
they say when they're gonna.
Everybody's like represented by a lawyer. Like, and when they have a client, like they can't, you know, say what they talk to me about to you since you have another.
Yeah. I know.
Law.
So. You know when they're going to move you to the evaluation center?
So I mean, it could be tomorrow. It could be Monday. It could be 2 weeks from now. I mean, they never tell you. They just like kind of show up and say like, "You'll show up." They just kind of take you.
Will you be able to stay in contact with us?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be we're this evaluation center. I'm not sure like how their operation is there, but like I'm sure I'll be able to get time out and find a phone somewhere. Just tell you I'm right and where I'm at.
I just know all them.
Something.
Oh, yeah.
So, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I think it's like over by the airport. This evaluation center. So.
Chris, will you consider fighting? Will you consider it?
I'm gonna stay strong. You know, I'm not losing any faith. Just I got my Bible with me, and that's I read a lot of it each night, and if I get down, it seems like the next verse is kind of like waiting for me to read. So.
Well, please consider fighting. Please consider it.
A lot of people after that, all them 2,000 papers come out today.
They had nothing.
A lot of people was questioning a lot of things about this case.
Yes.
That's a whole lot.
Yes.
I know I'm not sure like why they released it, but they released it, and I was being in here. I was told what was in it, and I was just like, well, maybe they were just. I don't know why they released it. But.
Honey, they had nothing.
Yes, honey.
They had nothing.
Nothing.
They had a theory, that's all
they had. A theory, and that's it.
They didn't have a whole lot to prove it.
I wish we could have talked to you these last 3 months.
No. I wish you would have called us.
But he couldn't.
I know
they
that.
let him.
They wouldn't let you, but you don't do everything everybody tells you to do. You have to go with your gut.
It's just
you got to go with what you feel is right.
If I would have called and like while everything was going on, I mean, all these calls go straight to the district attorney.
Oh, I know. Yeah. We know that.
All we want to do is say we love you, support you, fight.
I know.
That's all. That's it.
I mean, every letter I got, even if it was from some crazy person or if it was from someone that I knew, like it was scanned and it was sent over to the DA like before I even got it.
I know. We just want you to know we're behind you.
Yes.
And that we support you.
We support you 100%. We know what she was like. We know what she was like. Okay? We just love you. And they can record all they want.
I know, but just remember, like, she was a wonderful woman too, okay?
We know that.
I don't want the lasting memory of anybody to be like, something that was.
No,
none of it.
So sweet.
None of it. None of it should have happened.
None of it happened.
None of it. Okay. We love you.
I don't want anybody's memory being negative because she was wonderful.
No, it's not, honey.
You are so sweet. I understand.
It's not. But we just don't want your last. Yeah. We don't want you to be forgotten in this either.
No.
We're fighting for you.
You have 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
All right, we got 1 minute left. So
we are fighting for you. That's all we care about right now.
Talk to us. We just want to hear your voice.
My name is Cindy Watts. I am the grandmother of 2 beautiful granddaughters, Bella Marie, Celeste Catherine Watts. I am also the mother of Christopher Watts, who I will be directing most of my statement to.
We are not in any way condoning or tolerating the crime that has occurred and the pain that has been caused. We join in our daughter-in-law and grandchildren's family in saying this should never have happened. This is not condonable. This is something that we will never get over. We appreciate the consideration that everyone has paid, most especially the families that have lost everyone. We appreciate that they begged for Christopher's life. We agree and echo what they have said, that it is not his place to take anyone's life, nor would it be our place as a community to take his life. So we thank you for the opportunity and for every consideration and effort that's been put out. The prosecution in this case has in fact respected the Victim Bill of Rights. They took the time to explain that the information that my clients had at the time that they were interviewed was not correct. They were misinformed, they were searching for answers, they were not intending to cause any pain to anyone, and they appreciate that the prosecution answered their questions and gave them the time and the respect and the consideration so that they could tell this court and everyone in this community that the interview content was not their message, that they accept that their son has done this, that they accept that he chose to plead guilty, that he sought and requested their consent and agreement for a life sentence. They appreciate that he is given the opportunity to serve that life sentence. It is his responsibility, it is his sentence, and it is not enough to make up for what has done.
I don't agree to anything. I don't agree with anything that woman said that day.
I would have never in a million years thought something like this could happen to him.